Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from the Game Cabinet. We are playing some more Civ 6. We're continuing with our AI-only championship series here in fall 2020. And we're on to our second chance round onto group stage 3. So we've had our first 10 civs officially eliminated. We've had 4 more civs make it to the knockout rounds. That was Gran Colombia, that was Norway, which was kind of surprising. Teddy Roosevelt, the bull version, and then Dido, which also kind of surprising. Māori actually ended up in 3. Almost, I say almost, but you know, hey, they were one spot away from making the knockout rounds, which would have been kind of crazy. So anyways, we're on to group stage 3. We got Cree, we got Tomyris, we got Canada, we got Christina, we got Montezuma, we got Simón, and we got John Curtin. So this is a pretty heavyweight group. I was actually kind of reflecting on it. Tomyris, Montezuma, Simón, actually I don't remember about Simón, but John Curtin, but at least 3 of the big dogs all got absolutely completely screwed by the traumatic age mode. So here you go. Now we'll see whether or not it works out for them. I should also note I did adjust the XML file for the apocalypse mode. Hopefully it works. We'll see whether or not it does. Instead of adding in both the ocean tile and the coast tile for the potential comet strikes, I only added in the coastal tiles. Basically, I was kind of convinced that some people were mentioning, I think if we had all of the ocean, it might be a little too rare for it to actually hit. So I think with maybe the coast, that might be a good balance. I don't know. We'll judge it. We'll see. We'll see what we feel. The other thing is people are still arguing I should turn off tech and civic shuffle mode. I just disagree, man. I really, really do. Because here's the thing. I don't think that the AI is like, I have not noticed any noticeable difference in the AI being good or bad with tech and civic shuffle mode on. I don't think they're any worse with it on. In fact, I feel like they've been a lot quicker. Like a specific game that I may be playing on Deity myself, I have seen the AI pop out some very, very early units, like some super early AT crews and stuff like that. In addition to that, if the walls are in a weird place, you could really get some more aggression. I don't see it really affecting our game long term. So we are on the new patch, so hopefully everything is going to work. I don't know if the spectator mod actually got updated. I know the balance start was updated because it had turned itself on. I don't know if this mod is going to work, so we'll see. Hopefully it does, but let's go ahead and start game, and I'll be back in 1 second when we load in. All right, so before it loads in, I'm just gonna mention we had to end up remaking the game. I don't know, I've been having this issue where the game just like works for like 30 turns and then it just like randomly stops. It's not like the game freezes, it's just like the turns don't complete. And it has nothing to do with me actually editing the XML files, because it actually happened the first time I tried doing a game today. And then I was like, oh crap, I forgot to edit the XML file. Then the game froze and I was like, all right, screw it. We're just gonna completely start the entire recording over and I'm gonna edit the XML files, which is what we ended up doing. So I ended up turning off the other mod. It's the Better Balanced Start mod, which apparently also was adding natural wonders to the game. And that's how I was like, wait a second, because I was seeing natural wonders that I'd never seen before. And I was like, when did this happen? So I don't know if they just recently added that, because like I don't have the natural wonder mod. It's the Terra Moralibus, or however you say it. It was that mod. It was adding wonders from that mod, which I have never seen before with the Better Balanced Start. So I don't know if they just like, because they did just update that mod. I don't know if they added in more natural wonders or what. So anyways, we're going to try it without the other mod and see if things work out. Which, by the way, this is why I don't like having multiple mods on at the same time. I will also say when I first started the game earlier today too, before I edited the XML files and all that, I ended up also having the game freeze with a completely different mod. It was a Surcrat mod. And like the game froze at like the main menu when I like tried backing out to turn off a mod. Like this is why I like when people are like, add this mod, I'm like, no, like the stability of the game I think just goes down exponentially the more mods you add to it. So anyways, what do we got? We got Korea over here with a very interesting area, very snaky area to begin with, but they have a decent amount of room here, but it's a lot of snow and it's a lot of like desert too, so it's not like the best territory, but it is a lot of territory. Then we got Sweden to their east with Scythia to their northwest, and then Ottomans are up on the north side. Australia is over on the west side. This is all interconnected, isn't it not? Yeah, so it's all interconnected. Mostly like just separated by maybe just a couple tiles here. And then Aztecs are over here by themselves with a bunch of city-states. Interesting. And then, oh yeah, Canada's here in the far southwest, or southeast. Reindeer Lake, yes, Jeff. Should be Jeff Lake. But anyways, Canada, this might be their best start possible for Canada. They got a lot of room to themselves and they don't have that much tundra. And then they're going to go settle in the tundra. But whatever, at least there's oil and iron there. So sure. So Aztecs definitely seem like they got the best start out of this. We'll see whether or not they can continue. The bigger issue is I don't know if this is going to be enough room just here alone. They might have to come over here to the land. I don't know. We'll see if that's enough. Initially, I want to say no, but, you know, we've been proven wrong many times before. So any potential early aggression here, Ottomans and Scythia are not likely to fight each other because there's really no way in. And in fact, the only way for them to hit each other is they're going to have to do a sea invasion, or someone's going to have to suzerain Lisbon so they can actually pass through the territory. But the Alps there, the Pontiac Alps, are going to really just kind of keep them apart. Then we got Sweden down here, south of Scythia, but they're pretty far away. Although they're getting absolutely destroyed by those tornadoes. Tornadoes are like, F your feelings, man. They are just wrecking them. So we might see something there, but no promises. And then, yeah, Korea's kind of off by themselves. They just, like, here's the thing. Like, these cities are crap. They have a lot of room, but their cities are crap. So, I mean, there's no way they're in the top. Yeah, they're bottom. I was going to say, like, Korea's got to be near the bottom right now just because their land is just hot trash. So we'll see how it ends up working for them. City count. Let's see. We got 4 for Australia. We got 3 right now for Korea. Korea's a little bit behind, mostly because their city number 3 was kind of far away, so it took them a while to go settle it. Barbarians are invading Scythia, who has 4 cities. They also have Anasi. John Curtin got Oya. Ottomans are at 4. Ottomans are kind of maybe in the worst spot here, just because they are kind of like completely trapped in by the mountains here on both sides. Like, look, they got one pathway through here and then one pathway through there. But they could come and settle this way too. I don't know. We'll see. Aztecs are at 4. I'm kind of intrigued. Like, Aztecs generally want to spawn near someone because those Eagle Warriors are so powerful early game. I don't know if they're powerful enough, though, to take on a city-state. We'll see whether or not that happens. Arthur was taken by Wilfrid, who has 4 cities now, and they also have the Toros del Plain. Actually, this is maybe the best Canadian start we could possibly see. Like, seriously, if they had just a little bit more room. This is actually, if Canada is ever going to make it out into the knockout rounds, it's got to be this game, right? It has to be. When are you ever going to see a start this good? To have the natural wonder, to have this much non-tundra terrain, they are a little short on room, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, so Korea also has this island here. The only thing I would like to see on this map is, like, if there are a few more islands up in this area, that would be kind of helpful. Ironically, we've been kind of looking at, like, a lot of extra room on the maps we've been playing here on the second chance rounds. This is one of the first maps where, like, there actually seems to be maybe, like, not enough room for the first time. It almost seems like Korea just ended up with too much room. Like, I think if the player was in the game, we probably would have spawned, like, right here. That seems, like, obvious, like, right? Like, the most obvious place. Korea's definitely starting to go eastward, so we're gonna see. There's a good chance they're gonna storm back here. Australia has a lot of troops right now, but they're not really doing anything with them. That is Australia, right? Okay. I'm very likely to confuse here Ottomans and Australia, just because isn't Australia also have the orange color at times? I know Teddy can get the orange as well, which I love. I love the Halloween Teddy. The Halloween Teddy. I kind of wish you could make your own color scheme. Like, would that not be cool? Make your own flags and your own color scheme for the flags for the civs? In fact, that really begs a really good question of why is make your own civ not in the game? It seems like it wouldn't be something that would be that difficult. I mean, obviously artwork, you'd kind of have to steal someone else's, but it really wouldn't be that difficult to do. You just pick a color scheme, pick a flag, and then, like, buildings, you know, you could almost have just like a bunch of like pre-temp buildings that you just kind of adjust. Like, hey, you can make this building that goes here that can give one of these 3 bonuses. You know, almost like kind of like build your own religion. You could really do something like that with build your own civ. I don't think it would be that terribly difficult. I mean, I say that. It probably would not be worth it for the developers because it probably would be a lot of work, but I don't see it being like the hardest thing to develop. Like, Like, I think the stuff is in the game to make it. I don't think they would have to go and completely change the game to actually make it work, I guess is my point. All right, so Ottomans and Australia are right on each other's butt. We'll see whether or not they start warring. Scythia and Sweden are right next to each other too. Scythia, my gosh. Why do the two teams that have like the two civs that have like the similar colors right next to each other? I know these colors aren't similar, but you know, occasionally switch colors. And then why are the two S civs right next to each other? Like, come on. Can we have like Aztecs in Sweden? That would just be easier. But anyways, we'll see whether or not the S civs go to war with each other. And I mean Scythia and Sweden, not like the 4-letter S word, because, you know, I'm not discarding. Scythia is a good civ, all right? Scythia is a very good civ. Also, we're not seeing a lot of wars right now because the barbarians are kind of just like wrecking everyone. Yeah, ironically, the barbarians have been kind of #1 in this game right now. Korea's got a religion. All the religions are currently gone. Let's see, Canada, Aztec, Scythia, and then Korea, and who has the other one? Someone else has a Great Prophet. Who is it? Looks like Aztec. I don't see the other Great Prophet. Yeah, I don't know who has it. I mean, Canada's got a religion right now, and Sweden didn't, correct? So without Sweden having a religion, that's going to be very beneficial for Canada. They're going to have trouble getting the religion up here to the Aztecs. Actually, perhaps, if Aztecs don't have a religion. Who do we say? Okay, the 4th one got picked. Canada, oh, Aztecs do. Okay, Scythia and Sweden. And then Korea. So, really, Canada's going to be fighting here with Scythia for this. So, Canada's still in a good spot. They got the religion. They got a really good natural wonder. They currently got the Temple of Artemis, so that's Zeus actually. Still, that's an actual wonder they're popping out. They got a lot of room, dude. I'm on Canada train right now. Choo choo, let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. I am all for this Canada train right now. I think they got a legit chance. And the funny thing is, Dramatic Ages mode was on. They would probably still be in a fairly safe spot here, just because of how their area is structured. I don't think they would see anything flip. Okay. Let's see. First era, Dark Age by Canada and Australia or Aztec. That's okay, because Canada, bro, man, he wanted the Dark Age. Sorry, Wilfrid, bro. He wanted the Dark Age so he can get a Heroic Age. That's what he's going for, man. He's on it. He knows what he's doing right now. Then everyone got a normal age except Scythia. Scythia is just a tryhard right now. Just being a tryhard. She's gonna have some struggle here if Sweden's popping out the spears. And we do finally have our first war. Yes, because they're still not at war here. Yep, so this is our first war now. Scythia versus Sweden. Now, I would say 9 out of 9 times I would pick... 9 out of 9 times I would pick Scythia to win this war. That being said, I think Sweden's in a slightly better spot here. What is the military strength? Let's see. Tomyris is at 226. Sweden is at 214. So Tomyris technically has a little bit more, but I really do feel like Sweden's in a much better spot here. And also, we're looking at, like... I mean, the horse archers are fine, but they're not great. And then the catapults aren't super useful right now either. Like, she needs the swordman to kind of, like, beat this back. The horseman is nice, other than the fact that there's a spearman right there. They're going to knock this down. The double catapults here, this is going to be at 0. She's popping out nice. Holy balls. Yeah, see, that's why we like Tech Shuffle. That's why we like Tech Shuffle. That's a very early night. And that's gonna wreck. Because here's the thing, this 40 combat strength, I mean, you're already at 55. Oh yeah, she already got the knights, so this bumped up to 40. Dude, this is gonna like do some crazy damage now. And then the horse archer, yeah, she should be fine. Yeah, there you go. She's fine. And she literally just single-handedly, like, she didn't even take damage because of her boost. All right, so Scythia's gonna be fine. Now, the fact that Sweden and Göteborg got walls probably means she's gonna be safe. That was pretty clutch there, but she's gonna lose all of her army. She does have coursers, but like, give me the knights, please. Yeah, I'd still much rather be in Scythia's position at this point. All right, any wars over here? Nah. Still barbarians, man. Still barbarian encampment rolling around there too as well. Interesting. Korea? Not doing so hot. Like, this is what we were kind of worried about. She's just, like, not doing particularly great. Because, like, 2 things going on here. Number 1, she's got a lot of barbarians because she basically has no neighbors. So she's going to be dealing with a lot of barbarian issues. Okay. That's still manageable by the AI. But the other issue is this terrain's just kind of hot trash, which means she's not producing stuff nearly as fast, which means she's kind of falling farther behind. Now, eventually, with all this terrain, she could potentially catch up, but right now, not looking so hot. Sweden, anything flipping, by the way? We never really saw. No. Canada, army, nah, fine. Montezuma is #1 in army size right now, which is kind of unfortunate because there's no one to, you know, fight. I was like, to utilize the troops for? To kill? I mean, there's always people to kill, but, you know. Oh my god. All right, so... 2 things. #1, we know now that city-states cannot pick up the meteor site. #2, we also know that the meteor site does not do damage to units. Wait. What just happened to the catapult? It just disappeared. Did the city-state just delete the unit? You know what? Oh, you know what I think happened? He has no way to get back. He had no way to get this catapult back, so I'm wondering if he deleted it. Interesting. Because of the terrain here, like, and he can't get around this way because it's all dead end. So there was literally no way. I guess he could have come back this way. But I'm wondering if maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I've never seen that happen. I mean, they had to have deleted it. All right, so this war ground to a halt, which is exactly what we saw and expected. As soon as the walls popped up and as soon as Sweden lost all their troops. What are we looking at here? Ah, come on, Wilfrid, bro. You're in second place, but not by enough. Ironically, Scythia's in second, who we were not expecting. Why, though? She's got the religion. She's got decent wonders. Yeah, she has the most wonders right now, or at least is tied for the most wonders. Okay. Canada, come on, give me some more wonders here. The Chinka at 70, Chechen, sorry, the Chinka. The Chechen at 70 turns is probably not good enough. However, the temple here, that one's a potential. Let's see if anyone else is building it. Parker, what you doing? She's sniffing. I think she was stepping out my old monitor. Which, it's face down, okay. No, actually, no, it looks like Scythia's gonna get the temple. And really, there's no good way to defend what I was just saying there. I don't know what to do with it. It's an old monitor. When I bought it, this is like the first monitor I bought for my computer, and I bought it because it had really great reviews. What I didn't really pay attention to was the fact that it was like a 5-year-old monitor. Like, it was made like 5 years earlier. Not like the particular one was made 5 years, but like the model itself was like 5 years old. And so when I bought it, it was like, I got it and I was just never really happy with it because it like just never looked that good. Yeah, because you're using an older model. So that's why when I upgraded these 2K monitors, it's just like, oh, things look so good now. Although we don't play at 2K. I usually play at 1080p. Unless I'm playing by myself or something, then I'll play in 2K, but, you know. It's just easier to record in 1080p, so, you know. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. Whatever. Get off my back, okay? Jeez. So is Korea catching up at all? They still have the same number of cities, which leads me to believe, no, not really. The spread right now is still fairly even. Ironically, Suleiman's in the worst spot, which I would not have guessed. I mean, I get that he was kind of trapped in, but like, I would have put like Sweden at the bottom, personally, or even Korea, because Korea's not really accomplishing much. Did they ever get their religion? They haven't even taken their religion yet. The nice thing is, I was gonna say no one's converting them, but that's not actually the case. Now, we've seen this before, so if someone does flip them, as soon as they put their religion, it will go ahead and, like, flip. So it will just get rid of their religion, which is nice to know. It's very nice to know that. All right, new era, what did we end up with? Dark Age by both Tomyris and Ottomans, and then Normal Age everywhere else. I mean, Wilfrid could have gotten that Heroic Age, but he was like, you know what, man? I don't want to be just a tryhard. You know, I don't want to be like Scythia over here. So we're going to get a Normal Age just to kind of keep it balanced. I got you. You're, you know. Dude, he's actually going for a science victory too right now. I mean, I would imagine he's got 3 universities popping out. That, to me, at turn 132, says he's going for a scientific victory. He's a little behind Jean Catin, but not by much. Where'd the walls end up here? Masonry. Okay. Universities, yeah. Actually, he's not even, he doesn't even have universities yet. Interesting. Which means Canada should jump ahead. They should. As soon as they finish those. Yields, please. 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 Thank you. Still at 111 to 154. So at this point, it's policy-based. I would have to think. Could also... No, because he doesn't have good campuses. So yeah, I mean, he has, like, no bonuses on these campuses right now. This is the only one. That one's making 14. But, like, this is what, like, 4? I'd imagine. 6. That one's nothing. How does your campus have +0? All right, that's fine. Then this one's 2. Now, if we hopped over here to Canada, who admittedly doesn't have the walls or the mountains, so these campuses aren't going to be that great. But yeah, he definitely doesn't have the policies right now, which is partly why Australia's running away. Come on, Canada, bro. Sorry, he knows what he's doing. It's okay. Scythia try-harding here with Johannesburg. Yeah. Ottomans, are they catching up at all? No, they're still in the back, which is still really strange. And what's really weird is Aztecs are second to the bottom. Okay. Which we were not expecting considering how powerful they were. And Aztecs have a religion too, which is very interesting. Suleiman did not though. Wonder-wise, you're at 30, 0. So Montezuma has no wonders. Canada has 30, and by 32. Jean Curtin has 3. Wilfrid has 2. Christina passed Canada now because she now has 5. And Tomyris with 5. So... if I had to pick 2 civs that started in the worst spot, it would have been Scythia and Sweden, because they spawned right next to each other and both kind of trapped between other civs. And yeah, right now they're 1-2. Still got a ways to go. I mean, we got a long ways to go, but, you know, hey, we'll see. But if Scythia goes ahead and takes over Johannesburg, they're probably going to be okay here. I'm actually kind of surprised with how much... that's why. Okay. I was like, I'm surprised how much damage these 2 dudes are doing. But then, yeah, catapult. That makes sense. Because this is only 25 damage. Please don't kill your knight doing this. Although you do have a pike and shot. And by multiple pike and shots. Nothing's flipping, right? Nah, because we're not playing dramatic gauges, so the game's boring. I kid. Slightly. Alright, Canada. What's Canada need to do here? Well, they need to keep... they probably need to come down here. I don't know, man. Or honestly, a war right now would not be a bad idea. Let's see, where's Sweden at? Christine... army. No, that's not going to be feasible. No. Definitely don't go sacrificing your units to the great god. Yeah, that sucks. Dude, we need to just start changing the XML files and change things where it's like you're less likely to get hit by a meteor if you sacrifice units. I don't even know how to start, but is that how you like mod then? Like, is that what modding is? You just change the XML files and then upload it? Because I feel like we've become officially a modder then. Except I haven't uploaded it, but still. What was that for? I did not pay attention. That was just the end of the era. Okay. Johannesburg is still alive. What happened? I guess you must have killed the catapult then. Interesting. I think Scythia's got it. I mean, those pike and shots should be able to take it. And then also what Beowulf's there. 72 freaking melee strength. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone next turn. Okay. Are they going to be able to hold on to it? Very good question. Very good question. They're in a dark age right now compared to Sweden's normal. So no. No. Probably not. Also 5, 9, 6, 9, 10, 10, 10. Nah, there's no way. She needs another era. Oh, okay, she just could raise it too. All right. All right. What's... I know complaining about the AI in this game is kind of cliche, but like, what was the plan there? Why would you go waste your army and your troops to conquer a city-state to just raise it? There is a use for it. Like, don't get me wrong. There is a use for that. Like, if, for example, Pericles is in the game, or, like, let's say Johannesburg, and they were suzerained it, you know, okay, maybe you want to go kill someone else's suzerain. But, like, really? And I know why the AI declared the war. They went to go conquer the city. They ended up raising it because they look at the loyalty and there's no way they can hold it. So that's why they burn it down. It makes sense. But I feel like there should be something where the AI, there should be a check where the AI is like, I'm not going to go declare war on a city state and try conquering it if I can't hold it. Like, if anything, like as the player, there's no way to actually know what the loyalty of a city is once you conquer it. The AI should be able to calculate that. Should. All right, is Korea doing anything? No, Korea's just kind of like broke down here. I think they added one city, but they're still just not doing much. Score, baby. Suleiman's at the bottom. Suleiman. And then Montezuma, then Korea. And Canada is now all the way in fourth. Come on! Wilfrid is just, you know what he's doing, guys? He's just making it seem like he's falling behind, but nah, he's coming back, dude. He's coming back. We're on the Wilfrid train. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. We're doing this. He's doing this, man. He's making the knockout rounds, man. I'm gonna be actually kind of disappointed if as... So Sinbad can teleport. So that's not as bad as it looks, but still, that's kind of hilarious and bad, especially since Sinbad's just sitting there. You know what he's doing? He's just trying to protect his city against the barbarians. You know, hey, AI, man, thinking on a whole nother level right there. Oy. This is actually not a bad and honestly, Sinbad's not bad for Aztec, because like, how many civs has he met? Okay, he's probably met everyone at this point, but there's not going to be a lot of barbarian encampments in the water, though. Man, he can't really get to that one. Like, maybe one spawn. Parker, stop drinking toilet water. Oh my god, I forgot to close the toilet bowl. Oh, that's so gross. Hey. No. Go get your own water. It's like from the sink. It's clean-ish. Oi, dogs. Oi, oi, oi. I mean, our toilet's clean, but still not like, no, not that clean. No. All right, so the diggers are out for Australia. Dude, can we talk about how they have never declared war here, Australia and Ottomans? Like, what? That is like so strange, and somehow they're at war with Korea. Did Korea conquer a city-state? No, so then why? All right, Scythia declared war and took over another city-state. I mean, and they're holding on to that one right now. And that's with the Dark Age. And they have Cav. Question is, are they going to fight Scythia? Yeah, okay, there you go. So Sweden and Scythia are at war again. Lots of warrior monks. Don't think they're going to make much of a difference, especially with the Cav running around. This era is going to be kind of big. Kind of big here. So Golden Age, or is that Heroic? That's Golden. For Sweden and Aztec. Normal Age for everyone else. Dude, Canada is just on a whole nother level. He's just like, we're going to go with normal ages across the board. Ah, crap, he's losing Bradford. 2 turns. There's no way he's holding it either. Nope. It's okay. It's okay. He's going to come back from this, guys. I promise. Yeah, look, he's got the terracotta army. He's popping out wonders. That's all that matters. Yeah, just get some wonders popping out, dude. I believe in you. I believe in you. Dude, Scythia's getting really, sorry, Sweden's getting really powerful here. I mean, Scythia too. But yeah, Scythia was normal. Yeah, Scythia was normal. Anything flipping? Not that we can see. And then nothing's flipping up here. And Aztec with just all this room is just kind of like, meh. Not being able to get early aggression just really killed them. And then Korea, who had by far the best starting position, just because of the amount of room they could have taken. The most amount of room they could have took. Could have taken more room than any of the other civs. English is hard, okay? They're still not doing great at all. Slowly catching up. Wilfrid is down in third. Not so bad, not so bad. All he needs right now is a Sweden Dark Age. And if Hamilton and Montreal and Winnipeg, and if he could like maybe get one other city in here, he could potentially flip these guys. There's a small chance with a Golden Age / Dark Age. Small chance. And then that's where things go big. Is that hitting the water? No, it's hitting the air. Okay. That really looked like it was going down for the water. And I was like, I did not adjust that. That I did not touch, okay? So we're probably going to end up wrapping this episode up here as soon as we get to this next stopping point here. The Caroline, aren't those pikemen? Yes. So essentially Sweden spawning right next to Scythia was maybe one of the bigger counters. I mean, they got one of the better units to fight against Scythia. Although not doing too hot right now. Although then again, there is Hercules, 78 melee strength. Oh my god. Didn't you have Beowulf? Who had Beowulf? Beowulf. Yeah. So she can buy back Beowulf right now. What is Beowulf's combat at? Who has the most? I assume Hercules. 82 here. Hercules is 88. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured. I mean, Hercules is known for his strength, so it would only make sense. Also, Sun has 80? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he's one of the higher strengths too. Interesting. Okay. So what's interesting about the combat strength of these units is they're kind of based on like the overall average of where everyone's at tech-wise, which makes them even more better when you're playing on deity, because you're usually behind the AI combat strength, and it's like, oh, hey, I got a 70 combat strength unit right now. I think we got to wrap this episode up. I forgot to put a timer for 3:15. This is what happens when you have to restart the game 40 times. All right, so Ottoman's got the Janissary out. They are currently taking Lisbon. Townsville took a bunch of damage, but it wasn't from a war. It was from a volcano. So, yeah, I think we'll wrap this up, and I think next episode's probably going to be a little bit longer. I mean, it seems like all these episodes are going to be a little bit longer as we're two episode doing rounds, which, hey, how are we looking here to finish the game in January? I mean, I imagine the patch is going to come out mid to late January. The next one, which we'll have the last civ, which means at this point, today's the 19th, it'll probably be like the 22nd, 24th, somewhere in there. So we got a little over a month. We have 3 more groups after this, which is 7 more episodes left for the second chance rounds. So yeah, we're going to definitely be done. Yeah, because the knockout rounds, the reverse knockout rounds aren't going to be like 24 days or something like that. Or like 20 days. Yeah, so we should be fine there, I think. Anyways, there might be a couple double episodes, or we might just do some long episodes. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.